Hi, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a love reading for Sagittarius. Now, this is a collective reading, so it will not resonate with everybody. Please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check your other placements. You're likely to find a message in there. Now, if you do like your reading today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, if you hit that subscribe and if you press the notification bell, it will let you know whenever I do post new content. So let's get into your reading. Spirit, can we get some cards for Sagittarius for the current love situation? Now, this could relate to your past, present or a future person coming in for you. It's whatever Spirit would like to bring up. And today is the 25th of September when I'm recording this, but it is a timeless reading. So whenever it falls into your feed is whenever it's likely to be relevant for you. So can we get some more cards, please, Spirit, for Sagittarius? Okay, so in your overall energy, we do have the Four of Wands, which is, it could be that you are very stable. You could be in a happy, committed relationship at the moment. You could even be heading towards marriage. I know I've got at least one Sagittarius friend that is going to get married soon. But yeah, so this is very much in a stable, happy, committed relationship. It could just be in general that you are in a stable, happy place yourself. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are in a relationship, but you're just feeling very, very stable and you're at peace, you're at harmony, you're quite... The Four of Wands can be very much celebratory, kind of, it's celebratory energy, things where, things are going good for you. Now, in your energy, we have a Page of Wands. So yeah, definitely your energy. So Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy there, very much yours. You are either starting something new, you're about to embark on a new chapter, potentially you are giving a message to somebody. You could even be looking at going on a nice holiday. Maybe you're planning your honeymoon if you are getting married, or you're just about to go on it, which is lovely. But yeah, it could be that you're just starting something new that you're passionate about as well. Maybe you're about to propose to someone. Let's get some clarification of that Page of Wands. Could even be that you're about to move house, or you're proposing a move to somebody. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune coming out to the side. Now, this is suggesting to me that you are finding some sort of transition a little bit tricky. You feel like you're not... Good luck hasn't quite hit you just yet. Or you can't decide whether you've got good luck or bad luck on your side. Now, it could just be that you are stuck in a bit of a cycle at the minute. Maybe you're stuck in a rut and you've got a tiny bit of a lesson that you need to learn. Just to turn that in the upright, and then you'll be, well on your way and going. We do have the Three of Cups in the reverse, so you don't feel much like celebrating at the minute. So even if you are getting married, or you have got some happy news, you're not really celebrating it for some reason. Yes, it could be anything really. It could be financial issues. It could be that maybe you haven't got the people around you that you want to celebrate. I've got a feeling it's something to do with finances, though. We do have a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Now, that is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. She is in the reverse, though, so she's feeling... No, it's not Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I'm lying to you. I'm thinking of the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm looking at the Six of Pentacles while I'm saying it. And she's got lots of gold around her as well. Queen of Wands, Virgo, is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So still your energy. You are feeling potentially a little bit out of your comfort zone with something. Maybe you are feeling a little bit unconfident. You could potentially grow a bit more confidence within yourself. Maybe that is why you don't feel quite like celebrating. Maybe you're not feeling very confident about the decision that's being made, or I mean, you could just be not so much not confident about the decision you've made, but maybe you just don't have much confidence. And potentially, if it's something where you're going to be in the spotlight for a bit, you could be nervous about it. If it's traveling, you could be feeling a little bit, you might not be very confident about the whole traveling. Again, moving, you might not want to, you might be a little bit like you might be moving for somebody else, maybe not quite your full choice. But it's definitely lacking a bit of self-confidence there with the Queen of Wands being in the reverse. It could also suggest that you are lacking a little bit of drive as well towards something. And I've got a feeling that that is very much to do with the celebrating. Maybe you're just completely out of energy at the minute. You might be really knackered from trying to learn whatever this lesson is, trying to move forward and have success. Now, in your person's energy, they've got the Six of Pentacles. So they're either one of these people at the bottom or the person giving out. Now, I'm not sure which one it is. The Six of Pentacles can represent a slight imbalance. So either they're a bit of a giver or they're a bit of a taker in a relationship. It could just be that they are ready to give to you. Maybe they've been doing a lot of receiving in the past, or they just want to give and make things fair and even. Let's get some clarification on that Six of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got a Four of Swords in the reverse. So they're trying to do some sort of healing. Maybe there's some physical healing that's going on, or they're coming out of some healing. Potentially they may be spending a little bit of time on their own. We do have a Nine of Swords as well. So something's been making them feel guilty about something, but they are coming out of it. The Nine of Swords is very much guilt, sleepless nights, despair, possibly a bit of depression. That's potentially that's that in the reverse. It's them coming out of it. Now I say this is your person's energy. They can be reversed, so swap them around as you feel necessary. But I will be referring to the first one as yours and this one as your person's. So maybe they have been feeling a bit guilty, possibly about taking too much, and they're ready to heal this relationship and start giving more to it. We do have a Princess of Swords in the reverse as well. Now that is very much the Page of Swords. So if they've been finding out some information, maybe they've been learning some lessons, they're very much ready to move forward, possibly coming towards you with some communication. Potentially could be an apology, but do be wary, because when they're in the reverse, it can be that they may be jumping to conclusions. It could be that they've jumped to conclusions in the past, and that may be why they're feeling a little bit guilty. There is a lot of love from them for you. You do have this Six of Cups energy. It is suggesting to me that maybe you've been together for a long time. You could even be past life soulmates. It could be somebody that you've maybe you've met in the past that's coming in new for you, and this could be a new relationship that you're getting into. But this is showing you could even have children with them. But this is definitely showing me that they do have a lot of love for you, and they have happy memories with you. So they know who you are. You know who they are. You've either been with them as a child, or you've been with them for a long time, like I say. Now we do have the moon coming out to the side. That is suggesting to me that they are a little bit scared. Potentially they're fearing the unknown. They're not sure how things are going to plan out. Maybe they are worried about what the future holds. It is suggesting to me that they are a little bit scared. Maybe with this Queen of Wands energy, maybe you have you know, you might not be feeling very confident, and they just don't know quite how you're feeling about something maybe, and it is giving them the jitters a little bit. We do have the Death card in the reverse. Now this is suggesting to me, if it's something where you're already in a relationship with this person, you're about to transition into a new phase, but it's going to be a drawn out transition. So something that some sort of cycle that you're in with them is coming to an end, and I think it's to do with your cycle, that wheel there, and something's coming to an end, but it means that you're ready to start something new. But when the Death card's in the reverse, it's very much a drawn out ending. So again, if it's something where you are looking forward to getting married, it could be that, you know, your engagement could be a long time. It could be that maybe you've been with this person a long time, and, you know, it's been a long time coming. If you were about, you know, if you've got engaged, ready, you're getting married, it could very well be that this is the end of you being single, and you're going towards somebody, and to, you know, to get in a relationship, but they may have not finished quite healing just yet. So it could be a little bit of a transition to get into it. So it could be that it's going to be a little bit long-winded to get into that relationship, or just be really slow, be transitioning from potentially being single into being together. Let's get some clarification on this Death card. Now, for some of you, it won't be for many of you, this could represent potentially you're going towards your person, or they're coming towards you with a message, potentially an apology. They are still learning a lesson about bringing a third party into a relationship and being unfaithful. The Three of Cups can be a third party third party in a relationship. Doesn't have to have been a lover. It could be simply things, you know, like it could be a job getting in the way. It could be a friend getting in the way, a family member getting in the way. And then the Queen of Wands can be somebody that is unfaithful when she's in the reverse. Either you or your person in this position, in the second position, can either be doing some healing over some betrayal. You're just healing, coming out of sleepless nights. You've decided you're fed up of trying to find out the truth from them. You do have happy memories, but you're not sure what's going to happen going forward. And this could very much be a long drawn out decision on whether or not you're going to accept their offer, or they're going to accept your offer. Let's get some clarification on this Death card. So somebody's got a lot of charisma with that Alchemist. They've got a lot of charisma, a lot of drive, a lot of skill as well, and they're very confident, and they are trying to manifest a change. Oh, we've got this Nine of Pentacles come out twice. So you've got it here and you've got it here. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Now that could come out to the side. So potentially somebody is very independent. And that independence could be a little bit challenging. Now, it could also just be that somebody, when the Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse, like it is in this challenge position, it can represent somebody who spends a lot of money. They make a lot of money, but they also spend a lot of money. They can act wild, bit of a party animal kind of vibe going on when she's in the reverse. In the upright, she's very independent, very responsible, extremely abundant, very stable, ready to be an empress. So it's a bit of a challenge. So it could flip-flop either way. She could be a bit of either, but it does suggest to me that some sort of behaviour that somebody is characterising could be a little bit of a challenge, and that could be why this is being drawn out. We do also have the Eight of Swords coming out to the side. Now again, that is suggesting to me that somebody is a little bit stuck in their head, possibly to do with this Nine of Pentacles behaviour. Like I say, we've very much got somebody very self-confident. The Nine of Pentacles is very self-confident, and they do go for what they want, which is what this Magician does. But somebody, like I say, they're very stuck in the head, and And trying to get out of the head is a little bit of a challenge. And I think that is whoever this second position is representing. This Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords can be very much isolation and overthinking. The overthinking can lead to depression, nightmares, sleepless nights, anxiety. And that is very much what the Eight of Swords can be. It's very much you being stuck in your own head. But the Nine of Swords in the reverse is someone coming out of all of that. It's suggesting to me that this could represent your person or you, like I say, whoever this is. They're still a little bit stuck in the head, and the challenge is them healing and coming out of that, so that they can move forward and have success. Now, they are only stuck in their own head. It could be that they are feeling a little bit trapped, but they're aware that, there is forward movement. They're not actually trapped. They're just overthinking things a little bit too much. So that is, again, it's causing, this long drawn out start or ending, whatever it is. Now in your challenge position, we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So very much somebody who acts single, very much somebody who acts wild. They've got, wild behavior, party animal kind of behavior, doesn't save, doesn't really, not particularly stable, because they get a lot of money, but they spend a lot of money. They've got nothing really saved. And that the challenge is coming out of that behavior. So somebody, it could even be both of you. Maybe you've both been a bit party animals, but now you've got to save, especially if it's something where you're looking to get married. Because if you haven't got any money, you can't really pay to get married. So let's face it, weddings are expensive, and so is buying houses. And like I say, there was, potentially a move coming in as well. So that Nine of Pentacles could very well be that, behaviours may need to be changed in order to have that successful move. And I've just had the Sun card pop out in the reverse that flipped over in the deck. Now the Sun card in the reverse is very much telling me that somebody's not feeling particularly happy, or happiness is a bit of a challenge. Now it could just be that things are still in the dark a little bit. They're not particularly as bright and out in the open as somebody would like, and that's got something to do with this Moon card. Like I say, this is fear of the unknown, and very much the challenge with this Sun being in the reverse is things not being illuminated, not being known. So it's all linking in. You have the Emperor in the upright, so potentially somebody can be a little bit controlling as well, or you've got, maybe there's a father figure in the picture that can be a little bit controlling too. They could pose a challenge to the relationship or to the marriage. It could be maybe you're of different backgrounds, different religions, and you've got a father figure that is pretty much telling you no, because you are not of the same religion. That will be relevant for some people. There is a Two of Swords as well. So there is a decision to be made. You are at a crossroads, or your person is at a crossroads, and it is something to do with this Nine of Pentacles behavior. So very much, the decision is, okay, it might not make you particularly happy, or it's going to take a while. If you're used to going out and you're used to spending all your money, and all of a sudden you've got to stop, it might make you feel like you're not particularly happy, and it's going to be a while. Now that's part of what this Sun card could be, is delay in happiness as well. Like I say, you've got this Emperor who could potentially be somebody. It could be your partner. It doesn't have to be male. It is just personality traits. Could be female as well. But the Emperor there is very much somebody who has a lot of control. They like things to be done in a certain way. They are quite giving though as well. Now if it was in reverse, I'd say they'd be a bit of a dictator, but they're not. They're just very much like to be in control. They like things to be orderly, and they're a father figure. They like to look after people. So it could be that, like I say, you could have a father in the picture that is posing a small challenge as well. You could have somebody, it could very well be that you've got somebody that is controlling in your life, that want you to constantly go out partying. You know, they could be trying to control and influence that. And that could be where part of this issue comes in. But like I say, you do have this Two of Swords. So this behaviour, you are at a crossroads. You know what the right decision is. It's just that you don't want to make the decision. So this particular Two of Swords, she's blindfolded. She very much doesn't want to look at what's in front of her. But she knows what the answer is. And I think you will as well. So whatever that Two of Swords, whatever that decision is, it's going to pose a small challenge for you. But once you've made that decision and you've moved forward and you get through this beautiful challenge, we have got the Knight of Wands coming out to the side, and we have the Three of Cups. Now the Knight of Wands, again, we've got your energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The Knight of Wands is very much, he's so when he's in the upright, he's charging towards what he wants. He's very passionate, very loving, very energetic. When he's in the reverse, he's not. This come out to the side. So this suggests to me that keeping the energy going could be a little bit of an issue. Now that doesn't necessarily have to mean that there's a lack of energy or passion in the relationship. It could just mean literally that somebody's running out of energy. You know, if somebody's overworking, or if there's an imbalance somewhere, it could very well be that somebody's running out of steam and trying to keep that momentum up. Oh, excuse me, I'm saying that and getting really tired. So clearly that is relevant to some of you, you know, running out of steam, getting tired. That could be a bit of a challenge. Now the Three of Cups there is very much suggesting that there will be a celebration. Like I say, you've got that Four of Wands there as well. In your overall energy with regards to stability and a happy relationship. So potentially, like I say, this could very well be that, you know, you're getting married at the end. It could just be that you're going to have a big celebration and a party. Let's get some clarification. It could be that whatever this night of, you know, it could be that this celebration could end up tiring someone out, or planning for it, or whatever it is very tiring. So we have the Six of Pentacles coming up in the upright. Now, on this particular Six of Pentacles, it's more even with what's being given out, which is quite nice. So that is suggesting to me that there's going to be more balance coming in the relationship. We've got the Strength card as well. So whatever this lack of courage, lack of strength, lack of willpower, whatever it is this Queen of Wands has got at the front, at the beginning, it's very much someone's self-confidence is coming back, a lot of courage, strength to move forward. And again, we have this Death card in the reverse, so very much it's still something. It doesn't necessarily mean that things have ended. You're still transitioning through, but it's transitioning into something stronger that you'll be celebrating. And that's where you've got this lack of energy with this Knight of Wands, because generally going through a transition of some form can be quite tiring. So do make sure that you are getting plenty of rest. Your person is definitely in need of rest with this Four of Swords, because it could potentially be them that is having to curb their wild behaviour, and it could be something where they're having to do some physical healing. They could be absolutely knackered, completely tired out. So, you know, whoever this Four of Swords is representing is definitely going to be in need of some rest and some recuperation, and potentially is lacking a touch of energy there. So yeah, so this transition is still ongoing. It's not yet over, but it is going to be leading into something better for you. So the energies we've got out here then, just in case it's somebody that your person. So we've got Scorpio, Leo. We've got lots of Leo, Sagittarius, Aries out. There's tons and tons of wands. Aries again, more fire energy. Pisces. What else have we got? We have got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, more fire energy. Lots and lots and lots of fire energy. Scorpio's out a few times with a couple of death cards. Like I say, mostly your energy. A little bit of air energy there, but mainly fire energy. Now, one thing I did spot there as well is there were a few reoccurring numbers. Obviously, you had 2 9s out there. If you are seeing signs and synchronicities out there, it usually means you're on the right track. If you do see certain things that keep reoccurring, then it might be worth looking them up to see if the angels have got any messages for you. Usually it's just to let you know you're on the right track, but you just might need a little bit of a nudge to keep you going in the right direction. So they might have a message for you. Same with your spirit guides. If you're seeing, the same animal over and over again. I went through a period where all I saw was ladybirds. Oh my god, there were so many ladybirds. And I was telling my mum about a ladybird, like ladybirds attacking me all over the place, and one landed on my shoulder as I was telling her. It was quite funny. I remember talking to my neighbour once about a bee, and one come and landed on my leg. I love it when that happens. Right, let's get you some Romance Angel Oracle cards as well. Okay, so we have separation, a time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Now that could just simply be because your partner is in that 4 of Swords energy, possibly might need some time alone to do some healing. Could simply be that they may be in hospital doing some physical healing. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So that Emperor could even be you. Maybe you've got certain control issues and it's not somebody in your energy that's controlling. It could be yourself. And you might just need to, not so much take the reins, because obviously you're trying to let go of control, but take a step back, let other people help, let other people take over. You deserve love. You are lovable. So very much relevant to you with that Queen of Wands in the reverse. And then very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. That 2 of Swords, okay? Right, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Sagittarius. Good luck with whatever that love is for you, because I could see that being read. That was pretty much 3 different ways. Very much could be you either getting into a brand new relationship with there being a controlling person in the energy, or just, but yeah, and then a happy celebratory ending. It could be you potentially reconciling with someone or moving on from them, or it could very well be, like I say, you moving into a new phase with somebody else, or with somebody that you're already with. And I do think, I'll be honest, most of it was pointing towards you moving into a new phase with someone. So good luck, and thank you for joining me.